anytime you lose a bunch of games like we have in the last couple of weeks, losing 3 in a row, it's easy to doubt yourself. It's easy to that pressure and the weight gets on your shoulders. And my young guys, I could just tell it on their faces how disappointed and they felt like they let everybody down. But I told them, our staff has done a really a good job in the last 10 days of trying to break through that wall. Just try to get through that wall. I was really proud of the way our guys played tonight. We played unselfish. We played with heart. I thought Nino Johnson was very, very good. Nino knows that he's been in my doghouse for 7 to 10 days, and but I love the way he responded, not just to play tonight, but responded off the floor and in practice, and understands that you got a boss and you got to listen to your boss. But I tell you, he was really, really a force tonight. I thought he played well with lots of energy. I thought Tyler played well. I thought AJ played well. I thought Lucas played well. Marland, congratulations to him, breaking that record. Now he can move on and move forward. But I thought we played well. But the guy I really want to talk about tonight is Jared White. I thought Jared really gave us some good quality minutes tonight. He gave us that good toughness and energy that we've been looking for, and really proud of the way the guys played tonight.
They got it for such a hot start. Mainly that one player, he got a couple fouls, but you figure you just had to withstand that early surge by them. I know that Jerome Jones had an unbelievable shooting night.
I tell you, he was a special player tonight. He's only averaging about 15 a game, something like that.
Yeah.
He really is a good player. I knew going in, Yelovich, number 33, killed us down there.
Right, yeah.
So we really spent a lot of time on him this week. But we did prepare for Jones. And our game plan was to be man-to-man or zone against him. But if he hit a couple in a row, and before I knew it, he had 19 points at halftime. But with 10 minutes to go, he already had 16 points, somewhere around there. And then we went to a box and one. And I think the box and one is when it threw him off a little bit. Now, he did get a couple in the second half. He got free, and good players do that. But I told him at halftime that, hey, he can continue to get his as long as we continue to stop everybody else. And I thought we did just that. I thought we were able to get that lead on up there in double figures and able to stay in it. Now, I thought there were too many turnovers in the second half, but I thought our inside play was really good. We got the ball inside when we needed it. We executed down the stretch and got some and ones, got the ball inside, and our bigs took over, I think, defensively. And, Nino was excuse me, really a force tonight with 7 blocks.
Jared White, he played more than he usually does. Even second half, he was guarding. I thought Jones a lot. He gives us that.
Yeah. He has that mentality to run. You're talking about running through a wall. That's what he can do. I had a long talk with him this week about frustration. Talked about growing as a freshman and patience. I told him that I could see the frustration all over him, all over his face, obviously thinking that he can play and help our team, which he can, and I haven't been really giving him a chance. And I've been sticking with our experience, but I told him that his frustration has got to stop. You got to go the other way. You've got to, a coach is not going to look at you as a frustrated player and say, hey, I better play him because he's frustrated. A coach is going to look at you and say, hey, I'm going to play this guy because he gives me everything he has every day. And I tell you, he turned his practices around in the last few days, and my staff and I both agreed, especially when Nick went down. We knew that we were going to have to use him. And I tell you what, tonight he played in prime time tonight. I thought he played some really quality minutes tonight. Jared White did a good job tonight.
I thought so too. He made it tough on Jones too. He was kind of following Jones all the way. He was following Jones around a lot there in the second half.
Yeah, he did a good job. When we boxed him one and we put him on him and he got away from him a couple of times, but he really did a good job. And I think you got to credit Jared for that because he hasn't had a lot of playing time and a lot of experience, and he only knows one speed, and that's full speed. And the thing that we were trying to do as we were trying to break through our wall, I'm not sure, and I'm not certain that we're through our wall yet, but the thing that in order to break through a wall, you got to make sure that you got the guys out there that's going to play as hard as you possibly can play. Jared brings you that. Jacob Tolbert brings you that. But I was glad to see that Nino accepted his role off the bench tonight and understands that he's going to do what I asked him to do. I was really pleased with him. But what I told him was, I'm not going to get too giddy on him right now. I want consistency. I want to look up at the end of the year, and then we talk about some good performances. But right now, consistency is a big factor in our team. I want consistency when we hit that practice floor tomorrow, and then get ready for a very tough Eastern Illinois team.